So today I'm going to be doing a project that's a little bit different than your standard quilt. If you can hear, it's got a little bit of a jingle to it. I am going to make another one of these Hemingway pouches. So I made one of these just to kind of get a feel for it. I needed a brain break from sewing quilts and putting binding on. And so after watching my friend who has driven up to the Guild retreats with me make a whole bunch of these at our retreat, I was like, I'm intrigued. And so I bought the pattern a while ago, and now after doing my test one, I am gonna make these as little gifts for friends, family, my bridesmaids, all sorts of ideas that I have brewing. And so after doing this one, I did a little bit of shopping, and my first one is gonna be my cousin because she was one of my bridesmaids and she has an October birthday. And from what I have heard, the medium size of this pouch fits a Kindle. So I got a Kindle after she's talked about it a lot, my sister talked about it a lot, and so what better way to give her a little surprise something than something for her Kindle. So I found this art gallery fabric online. I'll have to link the Etsy shop that I got it from, but they are all book themed. So she really likes Pride and Prejudice and those kind of books, Little Women. Those are like classic ones that I remember her reading, but the fabric that I found that goes with those books wasn't terribly exciting, so I found these cute little ones. And so these books are gonna be my outside. This is gonna be the inside. So that's gonna be my lining. And then this is gonna be the detail that runs along the zipper on this guy. So that's gonna be there. Let me show you the inside so you can see that it's fully lined, it's quilted in there. It's even got a binding. And so that's gonna be this like florally one. So then this will be outside, this will be next to the zipper, and this will be my zipper. So a nice little pop of color. I went off of matching these books here. And so what I need to do with this first one, I just did batting scraps because you all know I have a whole bunch of that. So this is kind of my trial period to see whether I like the batting one better, or I'm gonna use Soft and Stable on this one to see what the difference is, how I like them, and where to go from there. So I'm gonna go find my Soft and Stable that's somewhere around here, get all my pieces cut, and then I'm gonna load on my AccuFlex foot onto my Janome 9480 and do some quilting. I think I'm just gonna do some cross hatching like I did on this one. I'm not gonna load on my long arm. It's a little aggressive. And then we're gonna get to work. That came together in like a matter of an hour or so. So I think we're gonna have some fun. Well, I threw out all my cardboard. This last week was recycling, so I'm using my beautiful broken table on top of a cat kennel to be my spray based because I don't want this all over my ground. So I got my 505 spray. I'm gonna do a light mist all over it. And then I'm gonna pat this down. And then I'm going to flip this over and do the same thing on the other side. So just light misting. Let me make sure what I think is right side up. Okay, it's the same. So this will be my right side up. And pat, pat, pat. So now I just have to go find my thread and then switch my machine to my AccuFlex foot so I can quilt this like it's butter. But there you have my little quilt sandwich all held together with 505 spray to do this little Hemingway pouch. So here we go. So I just decided to do straight line quilting. Originally I had a different color, but my sewing room ate that color of thread. But I think this creamsicle, something like that, orange something, whatever it is, I think this is a good strawberry blonde, that's what it is. Actually is probably better than what I originally had because it was like this minty color. So I'm gonna go mist this with some water to make these lines disappear because they're kind of bluish underneath. And then we're gonna trim this. I'm gonna make my little binding piece to do my zipper and then finish it all off. It's really a quick project. So I've got my little wedge all quilted. Well, I quilted it first. That thread cutter pedal on my foot control was so helpful doing all this. I just had to hit the pedal, go back to the top, and just do it over and over again. And then if I had my knee lift, that would have made this like stay stitch kind of thing go a little bit better. But now it's time to do the binding on here. Actually the zipper first. So I have my zipper, I've got my accent piece, or my binding thing, and so now what I'm going to do, I've got this nice teal, I've got to separate this into 2 zippers. So, I'm going to find my handy dandy not fabric scissors, so that this one piece will then become 2 pieces. Don't panic, it's like my amazing trick with this. Well, not my amazing trick. I didn't design this, but it's such a cool trick about this zipper pouch. So pull these off, separate, oops, there we go. Separate that into 2 pieces. And then we're gonna come back to that. So I'm gonna sew this to here to make that the little top stitch doodad. And then we're gonna put the zipper on, and then we're gonna bind it, and then it's gonna be done. It's wild, wild how quick it comes together. Okay, so here's where the magic happens. Let's see if I can do it on the first try. So we're gonna line these up. This, my zipper pull, I'm gonna put on here on one side. Come on. And then this side, I'm gonna line it up as well. Come on. This isn't gonna be a first try one. This is gonna be a fumble my way through it one. Okay, let's see, I think it's, you cut the teeth off. Remember, these are not fabric scissors. These are paper. I stole them from my dad's scissors. You can see that dad's is faintly written on there. Okay, so this goes in here. And then I'm gonna hold on to both of these. And then this goes flat. Oh no, what happened here? Did I cut too much off of one side? I'm a little wonky up top. I need to, oh, so that's probably what it was, is because of that. So, okay. I start with that side. I'm going to give this one more go on camera, and then I'm going to fix it off screen. So, did that feel better? Yes, it did. Okay, much better. Now they're lined up. So now I need to flip this wrong side out so that I can do the binding, because then I'm going to stitch them together do the binding, and then it'll be bound with this same fabric on the inside, and then it's all done. Dun, dun, dun. Here I was all ready to hit record so we could do our moment of truth, but it's still inside out. So let's flip this guy out. Flip these corners. That I feel like is the trickiest part, is getting the corners to poke out. And get them nice and pointy because of that binding. But I do like the finished look of the binding. That is the trouble with that. Anyway, that's what I need to do. After this, I'm going to get my stiletto and shove it in there. Do I have one in here? This guy has seam ripper. So I think that might be the extent it's going to flip. But how cute is that? So this is the large. This is the medium. This one was batting scraps. Just one layer of batting. This is the soft and stable, so it's got a little extra oomph to it. I think as far as gifting goes, I think I am going to do the soft and stable ones for, like how I was mentioning, for maybe like bridesmaids and gifts and stuff. But this is not a bad way. I guess there's nothing wrong with this at all. It's just a little flimsier, but it's exactly what it needs to, and it comes together so cute. So let's see if the Kindle fits inside, which it should. I mean, or you can put other things. So here's my Kindle. Yep, that's perfect. Fits right in there. Nice and protected. You put a little notebook in there too. So cute. So cute. I'm very pleased. And look, my lines actually all match up. Wow. What a winning day in Emily's book. So I'm going to take my Kindle out of this now and get some little detail pictures of it, so then it can go in the mail and fly its way to its new home. But I feel very confident with these now, especially using soft and stable like that for the first time. I feel a little bit more confident about doing the Everest pouch now, which is the kind of like a fanny pack bum bag kind of situation. So maybe in the near future we will see that happen. Super cute.